Hello there and welcome back to the channel. This is Mel's Gaming here with another Sea of Thieves video. Now in this video I'm going to be compiling all the information I currently have on the Forts of Fortune that were today released into the Sea of Thieves with Season 2. Now I say all the information I've gathered as even though I have actually been to and taken part in a fight, I haven't been there from start to finish and I haven't finished one with my crew on my own, so it's all the information I've gathered from the releases and actually going and doing part of the fight and just everything we've got. So this is from the loading screen saying Forts of Fortune are appearing across the sea. These skeletal strongholds are filled with highly valuable loot, but well guarded by an elite army of the undead. And as you can see here in the picture, you have all three of the regular fort bosses facing off against a crew. Now, there is a good reason for the fact that there's this many bosses, and these forts will spawn the Ashen Lords as well, as you will see later with clips of me fighting one when I took part in helping out a crew a little bit with the end of their fight, as they so kindly let me do some recording because no one else would, and it was crazy trying to get anyone near them because, yeah, these forts contain seriously valuable loot. So, as I said, there will be Ashen Lords, and this is a screenshot from the content update trailer. So this is a screenshot I've taken from Sea of Thieves, the update trailer, saying about using the Ashen Skulls and the Firebomb crates that will be found on the island as weapons against the amount of elite skeletons you are going to be facing. So it is a huge amount of enemies to take down. Now, something else that has been introduced with this update is the fact that all skeletons in the world, higher level skeletons that is, such as Ashen Keymasters, Ashen Lords, they will all drop these money bags. So if you take down the higher level skeletons and skeleton captains, you will get these. And then this is what you can expect at the end of a Fort of Fortune. A huge amount of Athena loot, including an Athena chest. So that is why there is so many people trying to go for these right now. I mean, every single one I tried to go to, there was 2-3 ships trying to fight over it, including myself. So I was really lucky that this crew in the end that I managed to find were amenable to me just coming and taking some clips. I wasn't too bothered about actually taking any loot to sell, I just wanted to get some clips to talk about these forts. So as you can see, this is an Ashen Lord at one of these forts, and we were fighting, trying to do our best to beat them. And we did actually finish the fort, and they got their loot, so I was really pleased with that. And yeah, it was just nice to take part in one, but you will see the sheer amount of loot that is dropped at one of these forts. Like, it's such an easy amount of money once you actually sell it all. But that's the challenge, is going to be actually getting past other players, especially right now with it being basically the hottest thing that's dropped in Sea of Thieves. Every single person wants to go to one of these forts. So it's really made it a lot more intense. But these forts are seemingly a lot more rare than the regular forts. I session hopped all day to try and get into sessions where there was actually these Forts of Fortune up, or just not other world events going on, so that I could just try and get some recordings. So they are very rare, and I've had other people say that they've been in sessions for hours and hours waiting for one to spawn and had no luck. But here you can see some of the skulls that this crew had amassed from the fight in which they were taking part. So obviously the villainous skulls are dropped by skeleton captains, and then you have the stronghold skulls which are dropped by the bosses. And I counted, I think, 3 or 4 stronghold skulls and just a huge amount of the villainous skulls. It was absolutely insane just how many skulls there were. Like, I'd say 3 times, if not more, what you get at a regular fort, probably more. It was crazy. Like, you can see we were putting them on the rock for them to harpoon, and yeah, it's insane. And in a minute I'm going to show the inside of the vault and what was being taken out of that vault as quickly as I could try and get recordings. So yeah, here is all that Athena loot. You'll have the black powder kegs, the Voyages of Legends, and of course the Athena chest, which was of course the first thing to come out of the vault just as I was trying to get there to get a recording. So yeah, here you can see the Athena's chest being ready to put onto the boat. So if you want to go and do one of these forts, they are definitely going to be well worth it, but it is going to be a hell of a fight there is just, like I said, just so many people that want to get and do these right now. So I would say that this is a pretty cool thing to have come into Sea of Thieves. It's definitely something I want to try and get and actually finish, but be aware, if you're trying to go for these, it's nigh on impossible unless you are really good at PvP, which I sadly am not. I can hold my own, but when I've not got a full crew or just the various things that happen when I'm trying to join random multiplayer sessions because my regular crew aren't around at the minute, it's just hectic. So definitely worth going for, and especially if you are a Pirate Legend, like this will give you a really good Athena buff, and that's kind of what I would like it to do because I'm rank 11 Athena, so it'd be really cool if I could actually get onto one and get some loot out of it. So that would be really cool. But this is just all the information I have. So they are insanely hard. Make sure you stock up. You're going to need cannonballs as well because I'm 99.999% sure you will have to defend it from whether it be Reapers or just other pirates that want to come and take what you've got because it's probably the best loot there is. Like an Athena voyage doesn't always give this amount of Athena loot. It's insane, and I can say that having done many Athena, both regular Athenas and Ashen Athenas, that this is probably the best way to get it. But the problem is how rare they are. Because, like I said, I've been in sessions all day trying to get spawns of these forts, and I have seen 3 in total, and I didn't get anything from any of them. So, like I said, very worth doing. If you've got any questions, drop them down below. I'll be more than happy to answer if I can. And if I can't, I'm sorry, but this is everything I could get to put in a video tonight because I did want to put one out. I did want to get a full fight from start to end, but that just wasn't happening, so this is the best I could do. But thank you very much for watching. If you're going to do one of these forts, good luck, and I hope you enjoy.